this an illusion or is it real? You decide.
It's your boy Kev coming back at it again with another podcast. I got with me my boy Darren.
Hello.
I got with me my boy John.
What's up?
And I got with me my girl Kayla.
Hello.
And today I got a theory on Stranger Things. And I'm going to probably be arguing with 3 people in this room on how Stranger Things is just
Hold
multiple.
on. Disclaimer. There may be spoilers in this episode.
No, there will be spoilers.
There
yes,
will
there
be
definitely
spoilers.
be spoilers.
So beware. Spoilers incoming.
Yes.
Yeah, because, okay, it makes sense that they would have ended in 87 and then a year and a half later they graduated, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that does check out.
Yeah, you could do the 89 if they end in 87.
But then they should say that the show ends in 89.
Yeah, because with the whole rift happening in the center of town, you know that would have stopped a lot of people's schooling.
Oh, yeah.
Because even if you got out of town, you'd still have to find places to live. You'd still have to enroll. So that really would have
That's
slowed
another
down.
thing, too, is like...
Did most of the town leave?
Yeah, it was showing that when they were... What was the pizza place called again?
Pizza Planet?
Because when they were
Pizza
rolling
Boy
back
or
in the
something.
pizza...
Surfer Boy?
Yeah, Surfer Boy Pizza, whatever.
Yeah.
When they were
No,
rolling
Pizza
back in the van, right? Wasn't it? No, that's from Toy Story, ain't it?
Yeah.
Pizza,
Just like
right?
Sorcerer's Stones from Harry Potter. And...
Yeah, I like that. So when the Pizza Planet was cruising back to Hawkins,
A lot of fact checking, Kayla.
yeah, but when Turbo Pizza, whatever, Vertigo Pizza,
Oh, yeah.
or whatever,
Made by Ratatouille.
yeah, made by
Delivered
Ratatouille.
by the Power Rangers.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Green Ranger,
SpongeBob and The Rock.
No, he came along later.
Krusty
Oh.
Krab.
He had to save the
Pizza.
Power Rangers.
There we go.
But anyway, most of the town was leaving because they were cruising back in the Pizza Mobile, and then saw a lot of them leaving. But yeah, that would have slowed down everyone's graduation like crazy. So
Well,
maybe
I
that's
mean-
how.
Well, they had a year and a half to rebuild.
Well, think about it, because the rift was still there, so they would have quarantined off the whole town. You know what I mean? But
No,
which
they
I think
said the
they
military was gone.
did. Oh, but anyway, what I'm getting at is it probably
You guys watch it?
He's
well-
only watched it one time.
Well,
Me too.
because think
I
about
know.
it. So Max still graduated, right?
Yep.
So maybe that's how you tie that in. It's because it slowed down all the school progression. So maybe when things
they're
were getting back
hey,
to
you
normal.
saved the planet, graduate.
No, I'm thinking when school and crap got back to normal after the whole event happened, then they continued their schooling.
You see how they made the plaque,
Maybe.
the statue, and just called it the Great Earthquake?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a complete government cover up.
Yeah.
But there was also
Just like
questions.
swamp gas.
There was also questions about, like, everyone was captured by the military or whatever when Elle went to the Upside Down to
Yep.
die or whatever. But there was nothing after that about, like, they just let him go after that.
And they
They're
wouldn't
like,
have.
we don't care about
Oh.
you anymore because Elle's gone.
Sidestep on that. The Turnbows.
Yeah,
They kidnapped dipshit Derek's
whole
parents.
family. Yeah, and drugged him.
And
Yeah.
drugged them.
Yeah.
Tied
Yeah.
them up. And then they went on this adventure for weeks.
Mm-hmm. What
That
happened to
his
them?
parents.
Yeah.
Are they still in the barn?
Exactly.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care because at the end he got Holly.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's just...
Did you see how quick he turned at the end when they were like, when he like, it's like Mike's my best friend, and then they got the van or whatever, and he was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that was weird. What is that?
yeah, because he told everybody Mike's his best friend, and Mike's like, what the fuck's going on?
Yeah, he's like, who the hell is
yeah,
this?
who's this guy?
It's like, he looks like a dipshit.
Oh, gosh. And then
A delightful Derek.
Right.
when...
A delightful dipshit.
Yeah, he was like, she's like, I don't need delightful Derek right now. I need dipshit Derek. That little smile.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah, like hell yeah.
Got it.
That's hilarious.
How do you... What would you be going through your mind if you went into that cave and you were told, yo, he cannot get in here, and then
I'd
all
be
of a
like,
sudden...
bullshit, get me out.
Yeah, I was like, no, we keep moving.
Yeah.
Right.
I clearly see an open desert.
That's what me and Kayla were talking
And
about.
why doesn't he come in through that window?
Well, because you have to go through the memory so to get to that point, you have to go through the way that he went. The way that they go in is the only. I think Max said that was the only way in. To
that
to
they
it.
knew of.
Yeah, that they knew of. And then once you got in, then each memory, because like once they discover that door and they walk through the door, and then it's a new memory and stuff like that.
Yeah, because that memory when it's not at first. That's not. Oh no, that is because he comes in and he gets hit hard, and then he sees the guy,
Yep.
and then around the corner is
Yeah.
where they're at.
But that's not in the cave. That's in the underground.
Yeah, that's because that's what I was just thinking too. But that's the way he came in, though, right?
Yep.
So he came in the cave, saw that stuff on their way to the kids, but in the other scene, they went into the cave, right? And then he saw that.
Like the mine.
Yeah. I think.
Yes, because I thought it was underground.
Yeah, because we're.
Yeah, because there's a
Yeah.
mine shaft that leads into
In
the
the
red,
cave.
like Vecna's mind. I'm assuming that's what that is, right? The red, the reddish
Yeah.
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I
Area.
thought it was two different areas, kind of.
Yeah, it kind of is because the one where Henry has all the kids, that's like something he's projecting through his mind or whatever. I think.
Oh,
They're in
So-
a memory.
wasn't that I think I remember it now. It's what the mind flayer wanted him to see, and so he didn't see that part of the memory correctly.
Right. Yeah.
okay.
And then Will was like, "You're not. It wasn't you.
Yeah, it wasn't
was
you
never
there.
you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's when he got taken over and he took out the scientist guy. Yeah. So
Yeah, yeah.
I was seeing what he wanted.
Oh
him to
wait,
see.
why did he? No, okay.
See?
So he.
More theories just steadily opening up.
Yeah, yeah. Because remember when they went down the mine shaft? For anybody that didn't catch it, I think we all did
Yep.
though. But so that was one of Henry's memories.
Yep.
Yeah,
And then
because
so-
they had to go down the
That's how
mine,
it all
go through a
started.
couple tunnels into that rock wall, and then they climb into the
Yeah.
upside down.
So
Right.
No, they climbed into Henry's mind. I believe the Vecna's mind, because remember it was all red or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
So and then they have the portals that lead back to people's bodies, like what Max did when she escaped.
Yep,
Okay.
that dealio.
Whoa.
when Max and Holly were escaping, right? They were in his memory and
Yeah,
stuff.
it took him like an hour to escape.
Right. But how the fuck did Vecna catch Holly?
Because she's a small young girl and can't run as fast.
Well,
as
no,
Max.
she was going through her portal thing to go out, and he got her, but he would have had to go through his first.
No,
No,
she
I
got
don't
out.
think so.
She got
Yeah, I
out
thought
because when she
didn't
woke up,
catch her in midair and bring her back.
Yeah.
well, yeah, because that's when she got out, went through the portal. Because remember, she was inside of the spider creature, which we have to talk about that later.
Oh, yeah,
The
that's
spider
right. She
creature.
was-
So she rips that off, runs out, runs through a portal, starts falling,
Yeah.
and then, which is crazy because
You're right. She was already out of the.
Well, here's what happened. They didn't show. I bet you here's what happened. Vecna can stretch his arms out, right?
Yep.
I bet you he jumped down, did a little hook thing, went down super fast, like bungee jumping off of his arm, then grabbed her like that. So he was probably still close to her. He just stretched himself down to.
No, you're right.
Or he
Because
still has mind control because she was still originally in the upside down. She
Yeah.
only went from his mind to the upside down.
Right.
She
I
didn't go
forgot
to the
about
real
that.
world.
Oh,
Yeah.
No, yeah,
right,
because that's what I'm saying. She was going down there, so he stretched himself from the portal from the abyss.
yeah.
Stretched him. That's how he was able to do it. Because he would have to be on the other side for his mind powers to work to telekinetically grab her.
But they
Well,
didn't
yeah.
show anything. They showed her fall. And
Yeah,
then just
but
get
yeah, they didn't show that.
floating in midair.
I'm
and
just
then
trying to
get
make
pulled
it.
back.
I'm trying to make it make sense in my head. Because the other option is maybe he had a couple bats strapped to his feet, like Jack Sparrow with the turtles, and he just was like gliding down there and then like scooped her up with her. You know what I mean?
Right. What kind of accident would be done by then?
I don't know, man.
Eh?
Tell me, you tell me, man.
No, I got nothing.
Me neither.
Do your
I got Patrick and SpongeBob.
do your Jack
and
Sparrow
Gary.
impression.
Damn, I don't know, man. I can't do Johnny Depp.
Oh,
I can't even do Jeff Goldblum.
Oh damn! I know. We've been waiting for years.
I know we've been waiting for years on it. It just ain't gonna happen.
But yeah.
Awful lot of shit.
Yeah.
I-
Sorry, false promises over here.
Yeah.
No,
'cause-
isn't that what he says in the movie line?
I think so.
That's what he says in Jurassic Park. That's an awful lot of shit.
oh, yeah.
Yeah. Awful lot of
Come on,
shit.
you don't know his one can claim to fame line?
And we'll be right back.
But sorry, I forgot because when Max woke up, she was like, Lucas was like, "Where's Holly?" And she was like, "She's still in the upside down because
Yeah.
that's where she was with the
when she was
thing
captured.
in her mouth."
But no, she wasn't though. She was in the abyss.
No.
They just thought, because remember when she escapes, she's in the abyss, goes to the upside down. They thought she was in the upside down because they didn't know that the abyss existed yet.
Right.
So they thought
Does-
Vecna was operating in the upside down.
Right.
But
Right,
remember,
right. He
at
was-
that point in time, they did not know that the abyss was even a thing.
Yeah.
All the
And then
kids
they
were
knew-
hooked up in the abyss.
Yeah, and then she
Inside the
knew
spider.
that
Yeah.
they were, or then Dustin and them knew once they knew that existed, that's where they're at.
So she thought she was in the upside down, but in reality, she was actually in the abyss in the spider.
Because they didn't have all the information to the situation
Yeah,
at that
yeah,
point. So they
right.
just assumed with the information they had on hand that they were in the
People are
upside
going to
down.
leave more confused than ever.
Well, my whole thought, I'll do a recap of my stuff, I guess. But yeah, I don't know. I thought the show was. I'd probably give the show like a 7.5 out of 10.
It was a good way to kill a lot of time.
Mm.
Now I don't know what to do.
I'll give it an 8.
I'll give it a 9. It kept my attention the whole time.
I give it an 8.5.
Nice.
Right.
Now, for the ending itself, what do we think of that? I thought it was kind of mid. Wasn't bad.
Mids.
Wasn't good. So mid, MID.
Mids.
Mid.
Mid ending.
I think the way they ended it.
It was nice, though. It was a good way to end it.
Yeah.
I was satisfied. Like there is a lot of like closure in certain areas.
Yeah, they tried to make
that-
sure of that.
Yeah,
But
I
I think they
appreciate
tried to make a lot of room for the spin-offs. 'Cause
Yeah, I think so.
The play is before, and then they talk about the spin-off being either after or before. But they kind of mentioned at the end when Jim was talking to her that
Montauk.
the mom
Yeah.
that there's a job opening in Montauk,
Mm-hmm.
and that's where all those child experiments and stuffs were done. So that's where maybe they're referring to it in the future.
Yeah, there's that. But did you also know that that town name, what was it? Montauk?
Montauk.
Montauk.
Is a real place.
That was actually going to be what the series was going to be named before Stranger Things.
Yeah.
Yep, that's why
Yeah,
I
and
kind of
it's-
refer moving to it there.
I think it was based on actual events somewhere
Yeah,
too.
experiment.
Was it in Montauk?
Yeah.
Montauk.
Montauk.
And people that still live there say that it's still eerie or whatever. I've seen a bunch of videos of people like going to that. I think John even sent me one about it too.
Yep.
Now, do you think the Mothman existed yet in this universe?
Yes.
Maybe it was in
Dude, if Vecna-
Montauk.
Okay, Kayla, put inside joke right here for me.
'Kay.
Inside joke.
All right. We have a lot of those.
Yeah. But yeah, so my whole thought was that it's just a big campaign. The way they ended it, and they were in the middle of a campaign, and they summoned the mage, and he said it's a flicker, and then she appeared one last time, and then boof,
Boof.
gone.
Bouffa.
Boof.
Buffett.
I feel like
Jimmy.
if
Buffett.
Eddie was a real person too, Dustin would still be wearing the rings, especially during a Dungeons and Dragons campaign as well.
Well, it's been like 4 years, man.
It's been a year and a half.
Well, since
Oh.
they graduated.
No,
Eddie died didn't like a couple seasons back, so you get like 3 years, right?
no, you get like one and a
At
half.
least 2 years.
At least 2, yeah.
Because
Because
season
it's a year and a half from the end to graduation, and
Right.
Eddie was dead before that.
Right.
A
right,
couple
but
seasons.
the end where they ended, it was a year and a half, and then they graduated.
Right.
So it depends on how long
And
season
Eddie was
4 and the ending, because he died when Vecna was in season 4. He died at the end of season 4, right?
I believe so.
That with the bat attack. I thought that was the last episode, or what within the last episode.
Yeah, I
So
think it is.
It depends on what the events from that to how far they attacked, and still a year and a half as somebody that you truly cared about, you would probably still wear their rings. Especially playing the game that you loved the way that he did that game. That would be more of a honoring thing, like you're honoring him. And then wearing the rings during his speech, that would also be more of a honoring thing.
And I wonder how well Eddie's rings fit on Dustin's fingers, because
I would have thought that they probably wouldn't have fit when he was younger, but a
Yeah.
year and a half later, I would assume that they would fit
like
better.
his
He
fingers
filled into them.
like sausage fingers. They bulked up, right?
Well, yeah, that's kind of what happens when you get older.
Now, okay, but it is good though because we do know he was able to take them off, and they weren't like
Yeah.
grafted to his fingers. I have seen that on some people. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Like
I'm
hell,
scared of that.
my uncle, this is random, but my uncle had rings or like his wedding ring or whatever, and then I got fused to his finger because he never took it off. You're supposed to take your wedding ring off when you sleep. Okay.
Right.
So he had to actually have it cut off. Not his finger, but the ring itself. They had to cut the ring off.
Right.
It was 3 years.
3 years.
Yep. Eddie died in season 4, which they say was in '86.
Okay.
But that's my argument is that if you're gonna honor somebody, at least you would probably honor them within, or maybe wear them as a necklace on the necklace,
Maybe people honor different people differently.
Or
they just never existed and it was just in the campaign.
yeah,
So
yeah, because you can basically wear rings wherever, right?
yeah, that's just my thoughts. So I understand you guys have different thoughts, and I understand.
All right. So with that
But
being said,
you guys haven't really.
I just feel like it's just like I don't know if it would be a cop out, but I just feel like it's like you go through all this and then it didn't happen.
Well, I mean, like think of the Lord of the Rings and stuff like that, right? They go through
What
a
happened?
Twilight.
Yeah.
Twilight,
Just like the Twilight,
fight
yeah.
scene. I just
Some dumb shit.
well, the real question that we should ask everybody. So you think it never happened, D&D?
I think
Now-
it's just a big campaign of Dungeons and Dragons, and that the storyline is the show. I mean, it'd be just like playing a game or reading a book,
So basically,
or every show you watch is just a storytelling.
so the question for everybody here is: did the events really happen, or was it just a game? Me, I'm gonna say it happened, but there are questions that need to be answered, which
fair.
I went over throughout this podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I agree. I think it happened. I also
Same.
just want to believe it happened. So
Now,
IRL.
other question, real one, which this will hopefully get us some comments to see other people's thoughts, is Elle. Do you think she lived or died? Kevin, obviously you think she never existed, so
Yep.
But in the campaign, I want to say that she actually isn't dead, just because of the way that she was able to flicker one last time at the end of the show for them when they cast it. So I wanted to say that she is probably alive.
I'm thinking she's dead. Reasons being, I'll go back to real quickly. Her get an 8,
Kali.
getting shot in the stomach, which you would be bleeding out and you would be too weak, especially having to have that level of focus to do it for that long or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole distance thing. So I think Elle is actually dead at the end, and it's just wishful thinking on Mike's part.
I hate to always agree with you, but I agree with you, Darren.
No, that's fine. You can always agree with me. It's fine.
But yeah, I think she did die just because, like, I think that's part of the reason that the military backed off right away. They didn't get any repercussions because if Elle doesn't exist, they don't need you, you know?
What happened to all the pregnant women?
They died.
That's a good question.
You're talking about the ones that were getting 8's.
Weren't they in the Upside Down?
Yeah. So that's a
Were
very
they?
good one. So a
Wasn't
bunch
that
of
laboratory in the Upside Down?
Yeah, no, it was. Yes, it was. Because remember, Kali, remember when she escaped the first time, she was already in the Upside Down because there was a red lightning and stuff. Because remember, they found Kali in the Upside Down. So when she escaped the first time, that's when she saw all the pregnant women, like what John's saying. So they were in the Upside Down when all the pregnant women were there getting Kali's blood pumped into them. But there's no telling if they still lived because if...
I don't remember that now. I was like, what happened to all the pregnant women?
Well, you got a good point though, but Kali's blood was killing these women. So if there's two options, either all these pregnant women got murdered, or Kali's blood killed them before they exploded. So they died no matter what. Let's just be real. They died.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if they were in the upside down, for sure they're gone.
That initial base was right outside a gate, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they just crossed over into the upside down.
No, was it right outside?
It was right outside a gate.
I thought they had to drive a little distance to get to it.
To get to, well, he's
Nah.
talking about when you get to the base, it's right out, like that upside down was right outside the gate, right?
Yeah, like the military base, the max zone or whatever.
Yeah.
The gate was right inside there.
Oh, okay.
So once you cross through the main gate, it was like right there, kind of deal.
Yeah.
I get you.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Don't
a
go
good
near the
question,
Big
though.
Mac.
Yeah.
I do want to know now what happened to the pregnant women because I didn't think about them until
Yeah,
you
that's
just
a good
said
question.
something.
That's a very good question, John.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Down.
anyone else got any thoughts?
Well, I don't remember if we talked
Oh.
about it on here. Is why were there no Demogorgons? Did we talk
Oh,
about that?
no.
Yeah,
Oh,
at
yeah,
the-
we're
at
talking
the
about
end,
the
they were
spider
just
thing.
gone.
And all the
Yeah.
why weren't there spiders if he loved Black Widows?
And I
Yeah.
thought at one point they said all that stuff was manifested in the abyss and then moved through the upside down into the regular world. So he was creating stuff in the abyss, pushing it into the upside down, but he was using the upside down as a buffer in between for safety. That way they couldn't get to him. But there was and then when he first got there, when Elle first vanished him, you seen the like Demogorgons and stuff crawling all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what
They
I
were
was saying
there
earlier
already.
is that the mind flayer, or do you just want to call it like the spider at this point?
The Mind Flayer.
The mind flayer. So with a mind flayer, if you notice when they were all going in for their final attack, is there was all these sacks underneath it. So I'm thinking the Demogorgons and the
Demodogs,
Demobats.
Demobats.
Well, the Demodogs and the Demogorgons are the same thing. They just go back and forth, and the bats are from that.
Well,
Right.
did that one of the plot lines at one point was those people turning into goo and turning into the mind flayer?
I
So
think that's just how the Mind Flayer could manifest
Demogorgons all
on the
turn
Earth.
into
Yeah.
the mind flayer,
Which was
And
crazy,
then,
too.
Then it was the dead spider upside down,
Yeah. Yeah.
so that's why there
yeah.
weren't any.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh.
I was also thinking maybe he couldn't manifest them because he was trying to move the planets together to just
So
destroy
it's
it.
just too much
You
power being used on one thing to do other stuff.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, and I was thinking like he was sending demodogs and things to get the kids so he could move the
Demodog.
planets. Demodogs. So like when he already had all the kids, he didn't need obviously to gather anymore, so
He was able to manifest.
he didn't need to manifest them. Yeah.
Well, here's another issue.
Oh.
Yeah, and he was trying to crush the upside down, anyways.
Here's another issue.
Yeah.
So didn't Dustin have a Demogorgon as a pet who was friendly to him, right? So this goes into the why I think Vecna might have been a last minute idea. Because why the hell wouldn't he have just gotten mauled and eaten by his pet? What do you call it again?
Demodog?
Dart.
Dart. Yeah,
Yeah.
Dart.
Oh, yeah.
Right. Dart would have chewed its ass up, especially after seeing how Will saw stuff, because that's how Vecna is, through the hive mind. That's what Vecna would see. So that thing would have killed Dustin no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So, but then again, another question to be answered: why didn't Dart just kill him? And you can't give me that crap like, oh, it looked at him as his owner. No, because a hive mind, it doesn't look at it like that. It's all connected to Henry, so it would have
Yeah.
killed Dustin.
And they go past anyone that's not an objective,
Yeah,
right?
but if someone's
not
it
always.
depends.
Sometimes,
Okay.
yeah.
It depends. It
Interesting.
depends if like Max was a high priority, so of course they're going to go there first because I think at that point in time, Henry was or Vecna, whatever, was more thinking like, okay, I need to kill these guys quick because they've proven that their survivability is through the roof, and then so of course he would say skip everything else, go immediately for the target
For sure.
later
Yeah.
seasons.
Also, wasn't Mike's and Holly's and Nancy's house like tore apart when
Yeah,
they were coming to
somewhat.
catch? But I mean, I know you could say 3 years, that they could have rebuilt it. But when
Well, it was
then-
all upstairs.
Well, we're
They didn't show
talking
that,
the
did
we're
they?
talking the 80s too. People back then actually knew how to do stuff, unlike us who don't.
Well, yeah,
Repairs.
So-
they said at the end they took a year and a half and they rebuilt the town.
right.
Yeah.
But I feel like with everything we know about America and rebuilding places, I feel like they wouldn't have got government funding fast enough to rebuild that.
No, but no, I remember they had the Amish community like right next door.
Sure.
In Indiana.
The one thing
Yeah.
that wasn't touched was the Amish store.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
So you had all
makes
the
sense.
Amish people helping out rebuild.
Yep.
But yeah, so
They didn't see the lights flickering.
Nope, they didn't.
Yep. They were like, we have
Well-
more power here.
Well, we gotta remember Amish don't believe in electricity, so it wouldn't have affected them anyway.
well, wouldn't you see the candle flickers?
Like you said.
Yeah. He just reworded it
I
a
know.
different
I know.
way.
You're
To,
always trying to troll me.
Out-troll the troll.
Been trolling me this whole episode. Here's your sorcerer's stone.
right. And then when I say Pizza Planet, he's like, "That was that
Whatever.
Toy Story."
More like a chamber of secrets.
Right.
Well, you gotta remember. Okay, I haven't seen Toy Story for years.
And then you don't have a kid.
I don't
that's
know,
why.
man. I have a catchphrase from you that's Toy Story based, so I
Yeah.
would
True.
assume
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
I will. Assume,
Well, you'll see that in a T-shirt one day, so we're not gonna spoil it.
Yeah.
Yep. One day,
One day.
once we
day.
get the printer.
Yep.
We actually have the printer. We just got to get the logo.
Oh shit, we do.
Yeah.
What are you waiting for?
Anyways.
Hey.
Yeah. So
I can make a logo.
yeah. Yeah. You have to. We'll have to figure out to make sure that it's the right pixel or whatever font to actually go on T-shirts. Yeah, it's a whole thing.
Yeah, the whole thing. Real talk though. End fight with
Yeah,
the
that's a
Mind
big
Flare.
picture.
What'd you guys think on that specifically, like the battle?
I like
Wait.
how everyone was involved.
So before,
short.
can we go back to the Mind Flare fight with Billy? Was that inside
The mall.
the mall, like in the real world?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like that would take a lot longer than 3 years to rebuild on top of all their other stuff. Well, I guess that would have happened a lot sooner. Well, because the Mind Flare, didn't that do a lot of damage throughout the town?
yeah.
But you gotta remember too, like the Russians and stuff, because they were probably getting all their money. Because remember, the Russians owned the mall. Because when you went underground, that's when they had the whole laser and everything going.
Oh, that's right.
So the Russians
I
own
don't think
all
they-
the
I don't
stores.
think they own them all.
No, I thought they did. I thought they.
Darren, I don't know.
But anyway, but
They just have their base underneath the mall.
yeah, but what I'm getting at is chances are they could just own all the stores, and that's where they're getting their funding to do all that.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Wouldn't that make kind of sense?
Yeah.
All the money
Yeah,
is
yeah.
going straight to their project that they're doing.
Yeah.
So it probably wouldn't be that much for them to rebuild because they're getting their funding from Moscow. They could pump a bunch of money up in there, get a bunch of contractors, and get it rebuilt in no time, continue their work.
I just feel like with the Mind Flare going through the whole town, that town would be a lot more empty than what it was at graduation, too.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There'd be people, and then the big earthquake, that happened. That also damaged a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things that happened that I just feel don't add up in my mind.
Yeah.
And was it even real?
Kind of weird.
Maybe
yeah, was it even
maybe
real?
the following series will fix that.
Better.
Ooh.
Like I said, and there's
I
a
hope.
kind of a in-between series that's supposed to come out.
I hope, because if they got to answer a lot of stuff for me to like change my perspective on it, because I don't see it.
Yeah.
But anyways, that's all I got.
126.
132.
Well, it's 2:05 because I drank that coffee.
205.
Jeez.
God. Dang.
Right, we're both.
When does it get dangerous?
305.
Well, right now, so yeah, I have enough insulin going in, so that's like normal. So your blood, especially with liquid, because how it breaks down, like I've said, it goes
Yeah.
quicker.
Yeah.
So I don't need any more insulin. I just checked, so it'll be normal in a little bit.
Do you think?
zooted right now?
Zoop.
Yeah, I'm Stranger Things zooted.
Do
Yo.
you think if he would have had Elle's blood or Henry's blood, his diabetes would be gone?
No.
No, it probably would have.
Remember, no matter what powers he
Yeah,
has,
that's right.
diabetes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it would have
Yeah.
mutated, so I would have
what
been
if-
like dead.
No, dude, wouldn't it have been crazy if your power was to give people diabetes?
No, that's what I say. They use you as the main character, and they do make the project successful. So you have a bunch of super soldiers with diabetes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's the
Well-
one downfall. Like they have to stop every how often for insulin shots.
Yeah.
Like the entire troop, and they all do it together. Like
Yeah, right. Well, I like to think about it happening like this. Okay, I'd be able to be like almost like a vampire, but with people's blood sugars. So I could just put their blood sugar
Yeah.
and just take their blood sugar and then use it as.
what if you were a reverse vampire? Instead of sucking blood, you put blood into them, and it's diabetic blood.
Hell yeah,
Interesting.
that's how diabetics are made.
Yep. And now there's a bunch of diabetic vampires just walking the streets.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
That'd be interesting, actually.
Everybody be what's something diabetics really like hunger for?
Glucose.
Glucose.
Sugar.
Oh yeah, so they be walking the streets going like glucose.
You know, honestly, that might be how vampires work though, because they need to get people's blood. Maybe it is like a blood
Well,
glucose
what
thing.
about what you see it these days? But they're like no gluten,
Yeah, right. Yeah, cultists.
gluten free.
Well, I'll be honest, my sister does have a gluten allergy.
So
I mean, it is a real thing.
would those vampires go for more obese people? Because they,
sugary.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Well, it just depends if that's what they go off of as blood glucose is what keeps them alive. But I don't know.
That's why they
That-
put the little trackers on you.
They're like,
Yeah.
your blood, you're at,
He was like, "Oh, he's only a 203. I saw a 303 over here."
right. Yeah. That's what I was about to get at. We go, he does not have enough blood sugar.
Yeah, something a
yeah.
little bit sweeter over there.
Just a bit.
All right.
All right.
Oh yeah. But the
I'm
last
sure there's
fight though,
more.
what would you rate that 1 through 10?
Oh, the last fight, like a -2.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
4.
Like it was cool watching them do like their little things that they were doing, and Nancy just basically Rambo
Pumping
in
that
it.
shots.
Yeah. And then when she gets to the point that she's about to be dead, boom, hit with the flames up top and stuff. Like that stuff was really cool and calculated, but I feel like they killed him way too easy. So then that also brings my mind back to somebody rolling a net 20 on an attack and then just boom, he's dead.
Yeah.
Because like that can happen. Like you could, like some DMs can have like a fight that's mapped out to be like 5 hours long, and you do one attack and you roll a net 20, and you could just kill the guy.
And in 5 hours saved.
Exactly.
Yep. No
So-
time wasted.
But I did like how Elle threw the boulder at the thing's head.
Now
Yeah,
that as you
that
guys
was a
are
good
thinking about it,
entrance.
if we ever run a campaign for that, I'm gonna make my numbers really low so that way the game ends quick.
Yeah.
You roll like a 1 or a 2. Well, like, oh shit, look like it's over.
Well, like a net, if you roll a 1, you automatically fail whatever you're doing.
Look like it's over.
Yep.
No,
So
looks
you
like
could-
looks like the entire campaign failed from the start, guys. Looks like we just
Yeah.
pack it up, call it a day.
Oh my
Right.
goodness.
But yeah, so no, I wish the fight was at least like a 10-minute good fight. Like I wanted to see like Elle
Like-
and
Like
Vecna.
Captain America.
Yeah.
Well, like a Revenge of the Sith type thing with Anakin and Obi-Wan, like with the longest fight scene ever.
yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted
Like
like
a Lilo and Stitch scenario where they stick them in the washer.
Yeah. Fucking like Rocky 4, right? So remember, you get 2 montages and then you get like a half hour of just boxing, right?
Or a Uncle Buck scenario, and where he falls down those 3 flights of stairs.
Yeah. Or just like the news repeating itself over and over and over
Or like,
and over
you
and
know,
Or
over
that
about
time
Trump.
on AGT. I don't know. There's gonna
But yeah, I just wish the fight scene was longer. I think that
it ended too quick.
yeah.
Yeah.
I agree, but I do really like how they incorporated Will and like had him control him and stop from killing 11.
Right. And
Yeah.
I just wish that
cool.
you would have saw 11 and Vecna fight a little bit longer, and then at
then
that
that
point,
happened.
yeah.
That's fair.
Maybe it was they were trying to get a point that she couldn't do it alone, and she needed everybody.
Right.
Probably,
Right.
yeah.
Well, then too, what's the mom's name that
Karen?
Karen. So now, do you think Karen went too easy on Vecna?
Or
'Cause
she chopped
honestly-
his head off.
Yeah.
Oh, you're
well,
talking about Joyce?
Yeah, Joyce.
Oh, okay.
Well, fuck that, man. I
Did
would
you-
I would have been all like, hey, well, this is sharp. Let me just see about your nose, and I would just start
No,
mutilating
she's
his
like,
face.
I'm done with your shit.
What if Will and Vecna were still connected when she was doing that?
Oof.
Oh.
That'd
that
be
would've
so
been crazy.
depressing.
And does Will
just
doesn't keep
feels
his
it.
powers?
I don't know.
Wouldn't Will have had powers? Because he
Well,
had
he got
them.
him from Vecna, right?
Well,
So
it was,
Vecna's dead.
but it was only
was
connected
connected
to
to
the
the-
hive mind
And Vecna.
and Vecna.
So when there's no hive mind.
Or Vecna.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because he was only able to like control the Demogorgons and stuff like that, or
Yeah.
Through the
anything.
mind, yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
Now-
you're right.
I don't think he controlled them. He could see through them, right?
Well,
Yeah. Well, he could. I think he kind of.
well, yeah,
No, he
held
was
them back.
controlling. When they say hive mind,
he held
he's
them back. Then
controlling
he tried to kill him. right?
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Well,
he
Will
did.
Will
he
did
twisted
kill
them
him.
all up.
That's right.
Yeah, so he was in control. That was like
Yeah, so he wasn't controlling them. He could see through them, and
Yeah.
when he did have his power, he killed
he
them.
could kill him,
Yeah.
so he was
Wait.
controlling him.
So wouldn't Elle lose her powers too, since she's
Well, no.
connected to Vecna?
No, hold up, let's backtrack though. Remember when the one was about when he first knew he was connected to the hive mind? Remember it went to Joyce, and then he was able to stop it from killing her because remember she was like right in front of it. So he had some level of control to stop that
Oh
one.
yeah, he
from,
saw through its
Yeah.
eyes, and they were like, just
Yeah, and
didn't
then-
do it.
But yeah, once they killed Vecna, wouldn't Elle lose all of her powers too?
I think
No,
since
no,
she
it's
was
different.
born with it.
No, yeah, because that was Henry's blood pumped into her
Oh.
mother, so it was a different method of getting Henry's power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will had all the brain power.
Because
She
you gotta
had
remember, the only
actual-
reason Will is connected to Vecna is because he got infected with the mind flare.
Right. And then,
So he still has residuals
No.
from that.
oh yeah, he did get infected.
You get what
when
I mean?
He got captured
so
by the
L is a
Demogorgon.
different way that it happened.
Yeah,
because that's
she
through
was-
blood. His is through basically a parasite, if you think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Now, how about each character's ending? What do we think about that? Who do you want to start with? Let's just start with Joyce and Hopper.
Hopper.
I think I love when the one dude's like, "You guys need to just bang already," because I thought the same thing.
I
Like,
love that
they're-
guy's
they're-
character. He's so funny.
Murray.
Yeah, he just
He was my favorite
straight
character.
to the point.
He's
He's
pretty
like,
cool.
Well, he did the same
And then he
thing
blew up
with
the helicopter.
kids.
Yeah.
Or not with the kids.
What?
I know.
Ooh, yeah.
But with
Right.
Nancy and Jonathan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
But yeah, he
did
was
it
like, you
twice.
two just need to bang
Matchmaker,
already.
matchmaker.
So yeah.
So
he did it twice
He
throughout the
did.
series.
But let me say this: Joyce and Hopper. I do like the fact that they finally got their date at the fancy place,
And got
then
engaged.
got engaged,
Enzo's-
and then they're going to be moving.
yeah.
Yes.
So that's nice.
Maybe.
I think Mike makes sense becoming a writer because he was the DM in
Oh, for sure.
all of their
Yes.
campaigns. From when the first episode started, he wrote that 10-hour campaign for them as a teenager or at middle schooler.
Yeah.
So
And then Lucas and Max. I mean, granted it's the '80s, so they're going to be dealing with a lot of adversity with the interracial relationship, but good for them
yep.
for being together. So I thought that was nice.
I hope they make it long lasting
same.
and all the way through.
I hope they have some
Mixed
non-ginger babies.
That ginger gene is strong, bro. That did you know?
Fuck?
Did you know she wore a wig? Even though
but she does have red hair.
she had
Same
she's a
color,
redhead.
but she did wear a wig during.
Oh, you didn't want to damage it from all the styling and
Well,
stuff.
that's what I said too
Yeah.
to Kayla when she told me that. I was like, she probably did because
Yeah, her real hair was at the end when it was like parted to the side and like.
Now, is she like a Scottish /
I have no idea.
no
whatever redhead, or is she just like an American redhead, like a ginger head?
idea. What does
I don't know,
that
John.
mean?
Well, like if you're like a Scottish
I think
/
she's
Ireland,
American.
you got like a certain accent. You know what I mean?
But I know she's playing in like this new Spider-Man movie coming
Oh,
out. or
yeah.
something.
Yeah.
Oh, what character?
Mary Jane. I don't
I
know.
don't know. But
Tom Holland's gonna be hitting that.
Doing it too?
She's American.
Oh, lame.
So I think they are
She's from Texas.
She's from Texas.
Going to have a long lasting relationship, especially if everything was real.
Yes. Now, was
Hold up.
Oh,
Go.
well, I was gonna say, was Lucas's sister was not in the group that had Derek and them,
No.
right?
No.
Which why not? Because
She would have been in between ages, I think.
Yeah.
But
I
still,
think
she's
they-
a pro. She
I
is
know,
a D&D
She
pro.
should have joined
Lady
Mike
Applejack.
and them's.
Yeah, Lady
Yeah.
Applejack.
Commies.
So, for an argument that everything did happen, it just popped in my head is when Elle and Mike were in her, I'm assuming her mind at the end, and she said, "You got to tell the story the way for everyone to understand what happened."
Her
happened,
choice.
stuff.
Yeah.
So I'll give you guys
You just
that.
got me goosebumps.
But I like that would be like the only thing I can see as a counter for me. Anyways,
Right. Her body, her choice.
right. And then Dustin, I think he's gonna become a scientist. He's probably gonna create AI in their things because he understands the way frequencies work and stuff. So
Oh, bro.
go into that. Let's also talk about how the hell they were able to communicate between Earth and the time warp area or the upside down.
Upside down
Only thing
and
with
the
that
abyss.
is maybe yeah, that is a good one. But
Because that makes zero sense that was able to happen. But
yeah, because there wouldn't be enough opening. Yeah, there would have been too much stuff involved. You know, like blocking
Blocking,
it to have a proper signal.
Right.
Unless the signal itself is able to
right.
not be affected by the time dilation of the 2 years or whatever.
And then true. And then who's the last one? We talked about Dustin. Will. I think Will finds his first love and then probably
No, he did find his love.
went
Yeah,
to
but
college?
it's the
No.
first guy he's with.
Yeah,
he's
I mean,
with.
you
He's
saw
gonna just marry
how
him.
he did one of these. Killa, want to put your like one of those to the other guy. He. Well, you guys are married. It's okay. I don't want you to think I was trying to steal your man.
That's funny. But
Do it. Up to me.
Not me.
Well, like
so he finds his first love, and then I hope he stays with him and has a long.
Everyone also
Lasting
wants to
relation.
know where Vicky is, and there's theories that Robin and Vicky broke up
Well, yeah,
because
I
she
don't-
wasn't
Robin.
shown at the end.
and I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think Nancy
Can save the world again.
does whatever Nancy wants to do. I think
She dropped out of college.
Right. Yep. And then I think Steve, the Hare Harrington, is gonna have 6 nuggets with some chick at some point.
Crystal.
Yep. And then he's gonna just coach all their little league games and stuff like that.
Yep.
And then Jonathan, I think, will do like world traveling and taking pictures.
Well, no, they said he was already working on like a movie documentary thing. right?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, he'll
But
be doing
that still
like
goes
that.
with traveling the world.
True. So he'll probably work for Vice. I'm assuming.
Yeah. So, anyways, I think that's kind of how everyone ends.
There's our 2-hour wrap up.
I know, right? That's 2 hours. I'm honestly surprised our cameras haven't died.
Yeah. Ooh, I wasn't thinking about that.
Yeah.
Like this one been dead.
Right.
Yeah,
I've been
yeah.
checking them, man. You'll see my head snap over to see if they're gone or not. But yeah, I think that's about it for me. I don't know. Do you guys got anything
There's
else?
plenty more we could talk about, but I think it's been a
I think we need to rewatch it.
Yeah.
Some of
and
us.
Yeah.
then, yeah.
That's what.
Well, I
was-
forgot most of it.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm just talking shit.
I was gonna say like, damn, because I honestly don't
Well,
remember it at this point.
Dude, he corrected you like
What did we talk about?
4 or 5 times about the last episode. So, and I mean, I got corrected too, even though I've seen it
Yeah.
3 times. But the third time that I was watching it was more or less like looking at details to make sure that I had everything in line. But then I started zoning out. and lost my whole train of thought. Then I lost everything.
Wow, lack of focus. That's what happened right there, boys and girls.
Yeah.
He was like, I went to look for details and got distracted.
Oh no, I got the details.
Squirrel.
I got like the rings, you know, the binders,
Oh, sorry.
all
Don't
that
touch my
different stuff.
chair.
So,
Push it over.
Right.
But yeah, we should probably wrap it up because you made me really, really worried about the cameras dying on
Yep.
us.
oh no, we're good. Anyways, y'all have a great weekend. Let us know what you think. I understand that y'all are gonna probably attack me, and then there's probably gonna be people that are on my side as
I
well.
might make a fake account just to attack.
Yeah. No, but for real though, give us everyone's opinions. You know, we really want to know what people think, and then you might open up our perspectives to things that we never thought of. So please
Or
comment.
explain some things that
Yeah,
we
and
didn't
then explain
understand.
some stuff too, you know, and then please
That's-
comment. We want to hear everyone's thoughts on the series.
I
Right.
still fully don't understand what's going on.
What do you mean?
In everything, the series, life.
Is it even
Oh.
real?
Yeah.
Is it even real?
Mm,
Bye.
bye.
Yes, peace.
Done. Bye.